Welcome back. New Mexico Donor Services has kicked off the holiday season with the hashtag #BeTheGift. That's the Season of Giving campaign in New Mexico. Now, this is an initiative that encourages New Mexicans to be the gift by registering online as organ and tissue donors and sharing a selfie on social media with a big red bow. Crystal spoke with Mark Johnson, the Media Relations Manager for New Mexico Donor Services, to find out more about this campaign and the importance behind it.
Joining us this morning, we have Mark Johnson with New Mexico Donor Services. Good morning.
Well, good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mark. I know we're talking about the season of giving and one gift that stands out for sure above the rest. And there's a campaign to highlight about it, and you're going to talk to us about it. So tell us about donor services in New Mexico.
Well, that's right. We're the organ and tissue recovery organization for New Mexico, and we work through Donate Life to educate folks about the need for more people to become organ, eye, and tissue donors. And we have the Be the Gift campaign, the Season of Giving. It is the season of giving, and we want folks to think about being the gift as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. And what we're doing with that is educating people through social media that it's very easy to register as an organ and tissue donor online, because a lot of people, due to the pandemic, are not out and about going to get their license or anything like that. So while they're at their computer, take a few minutes to register and be the gift.
Tell me about the huge changes that you guys see when it comes to people becoming more donors and how it impacts the lives of so many people.
Yes, one donor can impact the lives of up to 8 people through an organ donation, save the lives of up to 8 people, and improve the lives of 75 or more through tissue donation. So one person being the gift can make a huge difference to many others. And right now there are over 108,000 people waiting on that national transplant list, over 700 in New Mexico.
Wow, so many people, and likely somebody that maybe in your inner circle is on that list as well. There's a big red bow that's attached to this campaign. Tell me about that.
That's right. As we mentioned, folks aren't out and about and going to get their license in person. So what we're asking people to do to think about this, register online to be an organ and tissue donor at BeTheGiftToday.com. And when you go there, you not only can register as an organ and tissue donor, but you can also register, or actually take a picture, take a selfie, and get that big red bow to put on your photo and share it through social media. Let people know that you've signed up to be the gift and encourage others to do the same.
You know, I have to ask you this because so often we do. We sign up to be a donor at the Department of Motor Vehicle, but I've often heard that you should tell your loved ones about your plans. And tell me about that. Tell me why.
Yes, exactly. Because at the time of death, when somebody's been a registered donor, if you haven't had that conversation that you want to be a donor, the family may not know that right off the bat unless they do know that you're registered. And if you have that conversation, hopefully the family remembers that you said you want to be a donor, and it's not a shock to them because they're already going through the loss of the loved one. You want them to know that you wanted to do something beyond your death and help others, be that gift and help other people at the time of death. And what greater gift, we talk about gifts around this season, but what greater gift than being an organ, eye, and tissue donor?
Now, this is the first year that New Mexico's jumped on this campaign. Can you tell me why now?
It's something that we started in one of our other organizations. We have 3 OPOs, organ procurement organizations. Our parent company, DCI, has been doing this for several years in Tennessee, and it has done very well in Tennessee. So we've expanded it to New Mexico Donor Services and another organization in California. And we're hoping to get more organizations throughout the country to use the Be the Gift campaign, because people love the big red bow and they just want to do something for others right now. And what better way to do it?
Absolutely. You know, before I let you go, give me your website once more so our viewers can know where to go so they can register.
And get that big red bow. They can go to BeTheGiftToday.com. Very simple. Go there. You can register no matter where you are. They may be watching this online somewhere outside of New Mexico. They can go there and sign up right there, get that big red bow, and show people that you've made that decision to be the gift during the Season of Giving campaign.
Absolutely. Mark Johnson, I want to thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us, and happy holidays.